This isn't just a luxury car, it's a throne on wheels. A sedan so rare, so exclusive that even billionaires can't buy it. Meet the Hongqi L1, China's most powerful, most forbidden masterpiece. A car built not for the rich, but for the chosen few. When this car appears, it doesn't just arrive, then it makes everything else disappear. Before we dive in, drop a like if you believe China's luxury scene is finally taking on Rolls-Royce. Because what you're about to see will completely change how you look at Chinese cars forever. The Hongqi L1 isn't about speed, it's about power. It's not built to impress, it's built to command. This is the car that carries presidents, top officials, and China's most influential figures. It's not transportation, it's declaration. A moving symbol of national pride and absolute authority. Each Hongqi L1 costs over $800,000, but here's the twist. You can't just buy one. You need government approval. Even if you're a millionaire, you still need clearance. That's right, even money bows down to this car. Imagine a vehicle so powerful it chooses who's powerful enough to sit inside. If you're impressed already, make sure to subscribe, because what's coming next will redefine the meaning of luxury. When the Hongqi L1 rolls down the street, everything around it goes silent. It doesn't just move, it glides. The design is long, elegant, and commanding, like a modern emperor's carriage. The bold front grille, tall and upright, wears a red line that stretches across its center. A direct tribute to the red flag of the People's Republic of China. That single stripe represents honor, dignity, and pride. Every curve and contour of the L1 is carved with purpose. The chrome lines, the sculpted bonnet, and the LED headlamps don't scream attention. They demand respect. But what truly sets it apart is how it merges the old with the new. Unlike Western luxury cars that chase trends, the Hongqi L1 writes its own story. Rooted in culture, defined by heritage, and finished with modern mastery. It's built on a stretched limousine platform that gives it a dominating stance, rivaling Rolls-Royce Phantom and Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. Yet, the L1 is more than just wealth, it's identity. A physical expression of Chinese craftsmanship and pride. And yet, the real story isn't what's on the outside, it's what happens when those massive rear doors open. A moment few people on this planet will ever experience. Step inside and the world outside disappears. The silence is absolute, engineered to perfection. Every inch of the cabin feels handcrafted. Italian leather so soft it melts under your touch, rare wood veneers polished to a mirror finish, and brushed aluminum that shimmers subtly under ambient light. The designers didn't just create an interior, they created a sanctuary. Every surface feels alive with purpose. The air is purified through advanced filtration systems, and the temperature adjusts automatically to match your body. The rear seats, fully adjustable, heated, ventilated, and massaging, are fit for presidents, and they often are. You don't sit in the L1, you reign inside it. Conversations here aren't loud, they're private. The car's multi-layered acoustic glass and active noise cancellation create complete serenity. It's not luxury, it's meditation in motion. If that level of craftsmanship shocked you, comment Hongqi Power below. And let's see how many people believe China just outclassed Europe. And yet, despite its calmness, the Hongqi L1 is filled with intelligent technology. You'll find a fully digital instrument cluster, an AI-assisted navigation system, and voice commands that respond instantly. The ambient lighting changes color depending on time and mood. The infotainment display is smooth and elegant, offering real-time data, control, and entertainment without cluttering the experience. But what's special is how it all blends seamlessly. Technology exists but never overpowers tradition. The engineers wanted one thing: timeless sophistication. Even the sound system is custom-tuned to the cabin's dimensions, producing concert-level clarity. The bass doesn't shake, it flows. Every note, every whisper is exactly where it should be. Under the hood, the Hongqi L1 hides a masterpiece of engineering. A 6-liter V12 engine that produces immense torque and effortless power. But this isn't a car built to race, it's built to glide. The V12 moves the L1 with silent authority, like a general leading an army without saying a word. The adaptive air suspension adjusts itself hundreds of times per second, reading the road, anticipating movement, and delivering a ride so smooth it feels unreal. Behind the wheel, you don't drive, you orchestrate. Every turn, every movement feels calculated, graceful, and dignified. The steering is precise, the acceleration refined, and the silence absolute. When this car passes, people don't stare at the road. They stare at the person inside. Because this car doesn't just move you, it moves everything around you. But here's where the story takes a fascinating twist. The Hongqi L1 isn't sold like normal cars. You can't walk into a dealership and buy one. There's no waiting list, no negotiation. You don't buy the L1, you're chosen for it. This car is hand-built exclusively for the nation's top officials, diplomats, and select business leaders. Even if you walked in with $10 million, the answer would still be no. Because this car isn't for the rich, it's for the respected. Every L1 is handcrafted by master artisans. Some spend weeks polishing a single panel until it reflects perfection. The process is more like building a watch than assembling a car. Each stitch, each screw, and each emblem is placed by hand, guided by patience and pride. Tell me in the comments, if you had the money, would you buy the Hongqi L1 if China allowed it? Hongqi, which means red flag, is more than a brand, it's history. Since 1958, it has stood as the pride of China. It began as the official state car, carrying national leaders through parades and diplomatic ceremonies. At a time when China relied on imported vehicles, Hongqi proved that the nation could build its own symbol of excellence. The early models became icons, a statement of self-reliance and craftsmanship. Decades later, the L1 continues that story, but on a whole new level. It represents the rebirth of Chinese automotive royalty, built not to imitate but to innovate. It's a declaration that Chinese engineering can now stand shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, and Maybach included. Every Hongqi L1 is a statement of balance. Tradition meets technology, power meets peace. From the red line across its grille to the calligraphy-inspired stitching inside, every detail represents harmony. Even the way it moves, quiet yet powerful, mirrors the Chinese philosophy of calm strength. It's a masterpiece that doesn't seek attention, it earns it naturally. And when the Hongqi L1 glides through the streets, it carries not just its passengers but an entire nation's pride. It's proof that luxury doesn't have to come from Europe. It can rise from the East with its own identity, its own soul, and its own flag. So here's the real question. Has China finally built a car that rivals Rolls-Royce? Or maybe even surpasses it? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want to see more cars that redefine what luxury truly means, make sure to subscribe. Because next we're diving into the most extraordinary machines the world has never seen. Some cars drive history, but the Hongqi L1, it is history.